So again, this is test server footage for This is on May 21st, 2017. We're testing out the deathmatch format instead of the beacon game, along with several prototype weapons, the Dash prototype robots, and there's also a new map called Valley. So while we're waiting for a match to show up here, I'm going to think out loud a little bit. As I said in the intro, I'm not real sure what the strategy should be for this deathmatch situation. I'm also not sure what exactly ends the game. So if one person is playing and they just hold out on their last robot until the end of the match, I don't know how that is, does that count as a loss? Does it count as a draw? In the beacon game, as far as I know, there are never any draws. But in this deathmatch format, I've definitely seen draws, because you get down to the end, and if neither team has eliminated the other, then it's considered a draw. From what I can tell, gold is distributed more or less. Oh, here we go. All right. So this is Shenzen, and yeah. All right, so I'm gonna try this and try the new weapon. So one of the wrinkles with Shenzen is that if there are no beacons, then there is absolutely no reason to go out and look. There's no reason to go into either parking lot. I think our best bet is to stick together. These people realized that there was reasons to stick together. So, that's the new energy weapon. Natasha, this does pretty well. This thing does a heap of damage. So far, I'm not sure that I'm getting where I wanted to go with this. With Natasha, a lot of firepower, really, really, really slow. Alright, so let's try this weapon. So this is the bug scatter. And I guess so I'm just going to find somebody else on my team. Yeah, like I said, there is no reason. Since there are no beacons, there's no reason to go out into the parking lot or the park area here. So I really don't know why my team keeps doing that. What I had really anticipated getting into this was that there would be a lot of activity over in the over here in the buildings. And the funny thing about that, of course, is that if you're over in the buildings, the world sort of comes to an end. There's not that much map in the building area. So I'm not sure that this is going to pan out once people realize that they couldn't out. It's kind of pointless. Fine. can see the bugs after it hits them. It just continuously shoots lightning at whatever you land onto, and does more damage the closer you are. I'm not surprised to see so many Lancelets, because they're shielded, they have physical shields, and physical shields are a good idea with all the energy weapons that have been tested out. Never runs out of charge, I guess. I wonder what happened. Maybe he just gave up. Yeah, that guy is... I guess he's too far away. So it's firing the lightning even though he's too far away, and using the prototype weapon after me, and you can see the squares flying in your face. I'm gonna just shoot this guy. Yeah, come on! I hate it when my robots trip or something. Oh, wait a minute. Alright. Yeah, the lightning doesn't work. There's a count of how many of us are left, but there's no beacon on. So this game just kind of... This game just kind of goes until one team or the other has completely necked out. I don't know what happens. There's one guy with a robot left on your team who just does never drop in. Let's see, somebody shoots something at me. So at this point, I'll find my teammate. He's over here behind me somewhere. He's out of the... Like I said, I figured he was out there in the... Well, now he is out there. Alright, here goes. Alright. Yeah, there she is. Like, what else am I going to do? Okay, now I did want to prism gun has this is not really what I need to concentrate more fire on the one person who's supposed to two. Alright, now come on. Please don't get me. Side. So now what am I left with? This. And at this point, I'm going for a draw. And there you go. Sure enough, we have a draw. Now, one thing I like to do on these test server maps is to go through and see what everyone is running. And I go through these configurations pretty quickly because a lot of players will immediately start changing things. So you have to get the picture, and then if I really want to know, this is me, if I really want to know what they were using, I have to go back to the video and pause it on whatever frame it is. I don't know if that's actually Adrian or if it's just somebody using that name. Mojo Jojo is a character from the Powerpuff Girls cartoon. Okay, well that's interesting. I guess at the end there it was showing lose. I guess if it's a draw it counts as a loss to both sides, which is, okay. So there we go. That was a game on Shenzen. I'm going to stop this video and start a new one.